Hey everyone, welcome to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny. Today I have got a $30 budget pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree. So this week I gave myself a $30 budget and I was happy I found a few new food items in there that I was surprised to see because they're name brand and organic. So finding those at the Dollar Tree are always hit or miss. But when I see them, I try to grab them and get them into the pantry. So they are good savings and you're getting a good quality food. If it's a brand you know and love, definitely snag those up. We need to keep our pantries as full as possible in these crazy times to make sure we have what we need when something crazy happens. Because it's not a if it happens, it's when it's going to happen because things are just too crazy to start going smooth now. So let's jump in and see what we got. So the first thing I grabbed was a couple packages of the pasta. I love their spaghetti and their lasagna noodles. Their pasta noodles are a great deal because they're 20-ounce boxes and only $1.25. So we really like that. And we like the Columbia pasta. It tastes really good. So we try to grab that whenever we see it. And then they also had in the chicken broth again. They did not have the low sodium this week, but they had the regular chicken broth. And I grab the low sodium when I see it, but I'll grab the regular if that's all they have, definitely. So I do like that. And this was a new item that we found. I've never seen it there before. It's from Pacific Foods, which I've bought a lot of their products and they're delicious. And this is a Thai sweet potato soup. It's organic and I'm excited to give this a try because I love soup, all kinds of soup. Squash, potato, any kind of soup. And so $1.25 for organic soup is a super good deal. They are well over $3 for the Pacific Foods at our local grocery stores. So whenever I see them for $1.25, I'm definitely going to jump on those. I also found from the same brand, these are from Pacific also, and it's organic chicken noodle soup. These are in boxes, so they're not going to last quite as long on the shelf, but they're good quality soups and you can keep them rotated, so that will still work as well. So I really like whenever we can find a decent soup that is tasty and doesn't have too many crazy ingredients in it. And these Pacific Foods is usually quite good. We have bought tons of their stuff over the years, but it is on the pricey side. So whenever I get those deals, I am snagging them out. The next thing I grabbed was a couple cans of the petite diced tomatoes, the red gold. I really like these ones. They're good. These ones have the green chilies in them, so they're kind of like a rotel. And it's a little bit bigger of a can. It's the 14.5-ounce can. We love these in our chilies, or you can add them to your spaghetti sauces. There's so many options for tomatoes. You can even grind these down if you need sauce. So if you don't want the chunks in there, just throw them in the blender and you have got just a regular sauce. So we love grabbing those as well. And then I also grabbed just a little package of walnuts. These are great for a snack in the car to save money, so you're not buying food out. Or this is just about the right amount to top off a pack of brownies. So when we make a batch of brownies, I will use one of these, or we use them for snacks, just all kinds of things. You can throw them in your granola, lots and lots of uses, and nuts are super good for you. We love having lots of nuts in the house. Probably because we are a bunch of nuts in this house, but that's okay. We're fun. The next thing I grabbed was some sunflower seeds. They're just the sunflower kernels. They don't have the shells on them, so I really like these for a quick, easy snack. Great in the pantry. Again, you can add them to all kinds of stuff. Just a handful of sunflower kernels tossed in a salad gives it a nice crunch, a little salty, and it's delicious. So we do that sometimes too. Just experiment definitely with your pantry. That's the best thing you can do. I also grabbed a 5-ounce bottle of A1 steak sauce. This is my favorite steak sauce, the A1, and it is substantially cheaper in this 5-ounce bottle from the Dollar Tree than it is our grocery stores. So they're like $4 for an 8-ounce bottle, $3.96 I think it was the other day, but 5 ounces, $1.25, good deal. I get 2 of them, it's still cheaper and I got more. And then I found this Heinz 57 hot sauce. We buy Heinz once in a while, and I love hot sauce, and my kids love it, so we like to keep a good variety of hot sauces in the pantry. We're going to give this one a try. I have not tried the Heinz 57 hot, but because we usually buy Texas Pete or something like that, whatever they have at the Dollar Tree, because it is cheaper there. And not everything's cheaper there. You do have to watch your prices and sizes, but... The next thing I grabbed is a 6-pack of 16.9 ounce bottles of water. You can never have too much water in your pantry and your emergency stores. Water is one of those things that is going to run out so fast. You're going to be shocked how fast it runs out. If you do a weekend with no running water, you will see it goes like lightning. So water, we want to make sure we have tons and tons of it in our stores, as much as we can fit, definitely. Because, you know, when an emergency happens, they tell you you only need 3 days worth of stuff. They're not showing up in 3 days most of the time. You're lucky if they come within 2 weeks, if anybody's coming at all. And a lot of situations, they're not even going to come. So make sure you've got plenty of water and all of those things that you and your family need. The next thing that I grabbed was this little vegetable and fruit container. I saw these. I figured I would give it a try. I only picked up one of them, but if it helps keep things fresh in the fridge, that would be great so they don't spoil so quickly. We do wrap things in tin foil and do random weird things to help preserve our foods, but I thought this container would be handy and keep it in the fridge in this. So we're going to give this a try and see how it works. I've never used that before, so gotta try. It's only $1.25. We have to try things because this economy is crazy. We can't be wasting food. Good Lord. The next thing I grabbed is just some plastic silverware. If we only have the water that we have stored and that's all we have available for us, we do not want to be washing dishes and stuff. We want to make sure we can conserve that water for drinking and cooking. So having some disposable stuff, at least to get you started in the beginning of a long-term emergency. They're not going to last forever. You're going to run out, but they will help you as you get settled into a crazy situation. Because a lot of times in an emergency situation, we're all nerved up. We have all kinds of extra things we have to do, and it can be extremely difficult. So having just little things like this, it doesn't seem like much, but it can make a huge difference just to make life easier for you. And we want to have those make life easier things in a horrible situation, definitely. The next thing I grabbed was some paper plates. Again, conserving that water. We want to make sure we are not wasting any of it. And I also grabbed an extra pack of the quart-size freezer bags. These are great for all kinds of stuff. I buy regular bags and freezer bags. I like the freezer bags the best because they're a lot thicker and they last for more uses if you're using them over and over. And we do that for different things. We love having tons of bags. They are excellent in an emergency situation. The next thing I grabbed was another window and door alarm. I think these might be the cheapest door alarms that I have ever found, and they work excellent. If you put them on a door or a window, as soon as that little magnetic piece breaks apart, this thing is so loud. You ain't sleeping through it. We have these in a bunch of windows in our house. We use them all over the place, and they work really, really well. I've never had any trouble with them, and for $1.25, it's a super good deal. On Amazon, the quality doesn't seem to be any different than what you're getting right there, but they are a lot more costly. When you buy a pack of 10 for $30, $40, you can get 10 for under, under 15 at the Dollar Tree. So we like to do that whenever possible. I also grabbed an extra pack of foam cups. I know people do not like foam, but I'm going to have my coffee in an emergency situation. And that's just the way it is. I can put my tea in here, my coffee, whatever hot beverage that I want, and not have to worry about it and not have to clean it. So I'm going to have this for those times when I am trying to conserve that water. And I don't normally use them because I can wash a cup. But in those times with that water, washing dishes really uses a lot of water. So the next thing I grabbed another one of these little scoops. I absolutely love these. I think they're a fabulous deal. If you store any of your food in bulk in 5-gallon buckets, you don't want to have a bunch of 5-gallon buckets in the kitchen. So keeping enough scoops for your open buckets, we buy these, and when we open a bucket, we'll throw a scoop right in there. And it stays in there until it's gone, till all the contents of the bucket is gone. That way I can scoop it into my containers to bring it into the kitchen. I don't have to worry about having those 5-gallon buckets everywhere. So I love these scoops. I think they are excellent. Super good and handy. It's just going to help you out in those emergency situations. I also picked up a pack of pens because, you know, you got to write things down. I can't remember anything. So making sure we have plenty of pens so I can write my list of the things I need to do and not forget those important things, because my mind goes a little crazy sometimes and on a regular day, never mind in an emergency. So the next thing that I got, the last thing I got, is a pack of matches, because you cannot have too many fire starters. I guarantee it. When you are having to light fires to heat water, lanterns, candles, to heat the house, or, you know, cook anything like that, it can take more than one match at a time. You may use a box or two in a day. If it's windy, if it's raining, all kinds of factors can definitely change that and make it more difficult to light a fire. So we like to have tons and tons of matches. And that is it for my $30 stock up this week. I think it is so important to make sure your prepper pantries and emergency supplies, your food storage, everything is as full as humanly possible. In these crazy times, we need to be ready to take care of our families, whether we can get to supplies or not. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!